Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And what's that hiding behind that little sand dune there? Why, that's a Cubfan! A Cubfan Sandman! Goodness gracious alive, what do you dream of, Cubfan? How can I be of service to you today?
I'm dreaming of a bunch of gravel. That's what I'm dreaming of.
Of course! How can we help you obtain such gravel as might, befit a man such as yourself?
Well, we gotta go to the bottom of the ocean. That's what we gotta do.
Ooh, glad I brought my Aqua Affinity helmet. Let's go. Which way are we ocean going?
Nice.
Seafaring, if you will.
So we're going this way. Yeah, we're gonna dive off this cliff here. Oh, well, maybe not. A little short.
Always my favorite.
Activate the elytra. There you go. Yeah, so we're gonna gather some. I'll put down a shulker box down here. I don't know if you can see this that well.
Yeah, I can see it.
But I'll put it right there. We're gonna try and fill this thing up.
Oh, great.
Let's go.
Yeah, this reminds me, I saw that Little Mermaid movie recently with my daughter. So, yeah, there's a there's a part where the guys go underwater and then they live there for their entire lives. It seems kind of weird to do that, like from a cultural standpoint, but I guess to each his own.
Yep.
Now, is part of the goal here to expose the seafloor for other reasons, though?
Nope. We're just gathering some gravel. And I've already gathered some sand, hoping to make a dent in the nether hub.
Oh yeah,
that's the goal.
Great. That sounds really good because I have not done enough on that project, and I thought I was just having an excuse to pal around. But if we're actually helping the whole server, then that's even better.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so this is all the gravel collected here is gonna go toward that. So should be good.
Excellent. So
got a little bit more in there.
And retirement's treating you well?
Retirement's going very well. Yep, I had a little extra time, being retired and all. So, yeah, we've been, helping out the community, working on the hub project a little bit, just sort of relaxing as well.
That's great. I don't know if you guys, when you went to school, if you had something called alternative spring break.
Yes, yeah, yep.
Yeah, where you would go and volunteer over your spring break instead of just going to party.
Exactly. Yeah, that's sort of like what this is for us right now. Just helping out a little bit here and there where we can. Because we could be working on other things, but choosing to help out the community.
Oh, definitely. Well, I remember one year we went on alternative spring break to build homes with Habitat for Humanity in Florida, and it was really interesting how most of the people that showed up at the work site every day were retirees who they just loved working with their hands. And, they're retired, they had saved, they were wearing nice clothes, they weren't they had retired to Florida and needed something to do, so what do? They go build homes for people every morning and drink their coffee and chat, and, it seems like a good way to kind of close out your life. Not that you're old.
Mm-hmm. What are you trying to say, Joe? I think there might have been an alternative message there.
Yeah, you and Scar, you're old news. Move to the peninsula, old man. Enjoy coastal life. Although I guess you are enjoying coastal life.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we got some chairs set up too, like some sunbathing chairs. It's been great. We've eaten cake on them. It's nice, real nice.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I hope you're applying UV sensitive creams or whatever. I don't really know all the words for that stuff. I just know I get yelled at if I don't make sure my daughter puts it on. What do they call it? Sunscreen or sunblock?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sunscreen, UV protection. Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, that ultraviolet
definitely is
light.
important.
It's ultraviolet heavy.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we've actually been we had some sun staring contests at one point, which was a fun time.
For all the children in our audience, I would like to point out, please do not stare into the sun. And for all the adults in our audience, how do you not know not to stare into the sun by now? The children have an excuse. Get with the program. I'm glad that you came here to Hermitcraft for this public service announcement.
Yep. It's very important. Scar is still recovering from the sun staring contest, so definitely.
You could change the pumpkin head texture in your Minecraft or whatever, and have him be partially blind with tunnel vision.
Yeah, the pumpkin does block a lot of light already anyway.
Oh,
just by itself. So
exactly. So
that would fit right in.
Yeah, just find that texture and then add a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a really good way to get kelp too, I've noticed.
Yeah, well, and I don't want to lag the server out, so I've been collecting it, even though it's not what we're explicitly looking for, just because having it float around there might be a disservice to, well, I guess Impulse is kind of AFK at the moment anyway. Away from
feel
kelp.
free to lag it out, Joe. Let's lag it out together, man. Look at all this kelp.
Oh, yeah,
my
there
goodness.
we go. Oh, my, wow. It's like it's raining upward.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Exactly. Looks like we got some drown. I think this might be it. This might be the final gravel we need here.
Most excellent. I'm glad I emptied my inventory out before I came here, because I was like, I don't know how much we need. Last time I went to help Mumbo with something, he needed to clear out an entire witch hut area's worth of stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a crazy dig. He had a lot of blocks there. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I've actually got some extra if you need it.
I have a lot of kelp. Let me clear my inventory. We should probably make our way to the land and maybe sleep a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Let me throw out some of this kelp here.
Sure. It's parabolically arcing upward, which is always enjoyable.
Oh yeah.
Humans love those parabolas. They're just like, oh, look at that. It's like gravity.
Look at that. Look at that. You seeing what I'm seeing, Joe? There is a witch in my seat. Okay, she moved. All is good.
Okay, I was gonna say I can hit her with Mjolnir's hammer.
Yeah, go for it.
Somebody's trying to ruin my shot here.
Here, I'll light her up for you.
Whoa, that is a neat trick. That is so weird.
Yeah, it's great. These spectral arrows, gotta say, definitely worth the investment if you can get the glowstone.
Oh, is that how you make those? I haven't learned how to make any of the fancy arrows because I don't carry a bow anymore. Once I got this trident, I was just like, well, I'm set for projectiles.
Ah, gotcha.
So
Joe, do you want to see we should probably get off this beach first of all.
Yeah,
let's go to the clubhouse.
Sounds good.
Area.
Oh, okay. We're flying. I didn't have rockets in my hotbar.
Okay.
So I'll catch
quick
up with you. Because if I open my inventory, I will be killed on the beach. Like,
gotcha.
It's one of those things, like, as long as I'm paying attention, I assume that I can get through the Normandy-esque defenses of the mobs. But, okay. I'm on some sort of well-manicured lawn now.
Yep. Do gotta be careful, though. There are some mobs still on the roof. But I'll slide on in here.
Duly noted.
Yeah, so this is the golf course, man. I don't know if have you been here yet?
No,
have you been here and seen
because I heard it cost money, and I don't have that.
Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, you can come in here. You can check out some stuff. So we got a pro shop. I'll give you the tour here real quick.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So we got a pro shop over here. This is where you can buy things like banners and tridents and golf bags and shirts and stuff. So this is pretty nice area. Very, very cheap prices too, I must say. 1 diamond for like a banner. Pretty good banner price.
Yeah, I feel like you're missing some of the original colonies on your American flag, but obviously it's Minecraft, so we work with the constraints we could have. Sorry, Connecticut, you didn't make the cut.
Yeah, I mean, if there's 10, if there's 8, it's okay. It's okay. We didn't need Georgia anyway. Just kidding, Georgia. I love you.
Yeah, well, that's good for you. They don't try to steal your water up in Illinois. They're trying to annex part of Tennessee because they want part of our river that they don't want to pay money to use the water from. It's a whole thing. Anyway, let's continue without stoking interstate rivalries.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Over here we got the restaurant right here. Ooh. So there's an abundance of cake in this area.
I can tell.
So feel free to partake if you are hungry.
Partaking of caking. Excellent.
Down this way, we have sort of like an entrance to the putting green area. Right down here. So this sort of comes out here.
Oh, very
I gotta be a little careful. There might be bad stuff around here.
Oh, like creepers on the roof.
Gotta be a little careful when you step out. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then I'm not sure if you've seen the driving range.
I saw your video of it. It was very impressive. Like, this net must have taken you days.
Yeah, this net took I think it was 4 or 5 days to get all the cobwebs
Well, and
Went to
scaffolding it
all the
too.
mesas and everything.
Oh, I bet. Because like just thinking about the scaffolding process, because unlike normal blocks where you can just pillar up, you can't pillar up on cobwebs.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough, but yeah, we have a little competition here, Joe. We have a shootout going on right now. And you can also participate in the season long drive contest if you want to.
Does that
Um,
also cost diamonds?
it does cost 1 diamond, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Do you want to try this right now, Joe?
Sure, I'll try it. I'll try anything.
Okay. I will foot the bill for you, my
Oh,
friend.
thank you very much, Cub. That is too generous of you.
See, the thing is that it comes right back to me, so I'm really just paying myself. So
Well,
it's fine.
that's the way to do
There
it.
we go. Okay, Joe. Here we
Okay,
go.
so
We're gonna get you set up here.
what do I grab?
So I'll give you these tridents. Yeah, go ahead and grab a sign and grab some pearls here.
A sign. I don't know what to do with those. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know what to do with this. All right, you got your tridents and your pearls, right?
Sure thing. And are these so wedge, driver, and iron? They each have a different riptide on them. I notice.
Yep. Yep. So you wanna go with the driver because you're trying to throw it as far as possible.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now what you do? You come to the water here.
Uh huh.
Okay. You got your trident in your main hand. You want to put your ender pearl in your offhand.
Oh, okay. That's a good trick. Okay.
Okay. Now what you want to do? You want to hold down right click. So you prime your trident.
Okay.
Okay. Then don't do this quite yet, but
Okay.
you want to release right click and then right click immediately again to launch your ender pearl.
Okay. So I didn't throw the underpearl that time, but wow, you actually get a really good jump just with that. I've never used
Yeah.
riptide before. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay, so just as I release, I like basically I release and then I double tap, or kind of.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
You know, I'm gonna set it up so I've only got one ender pearl in my offhand, so I don't accidentally throw like three or something stupid.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so I'm gonna look up at like a 45-degree angle because that's geometrically optimal.
There you go. Okay, there he goes.
And now, do I
Okay.
have to walk forward to load the chunk?
I'll fly down here to load it for
Oh,
you.
thank you.
There you go.
And then how far did I make it? Is that good?
So you made it. Yep, right there. So this is about 193 or so, probably. Yeah.
And what measure of like do you use meters, yards, cubits?
So that's 193 blocks, which I think a block is a meter. That was at least
Great.
at one point sort of was like the standard accepted definition. So
Awesome.
not too bad.
So is what is like the record and what would be embarrassing? Is this embarrassing? But I mean, it's my first one, so I'm going to choose not to be embarrassed, or
Yeah, this is not too bad for the first throw. Not too bad for the first throw. I've seen some people get like 20 blocks on the first throw, including when I first tried it. I didn't get anywhere. So this is good for the first throw. I can show you. So a decent throw is you went about 190, 193, somewhere in that range.
Mm-hmm.
A decent throw is about 230, which will put you about here.
Okay. So if somebody,
So this is
is this water here so that you can make an additional throw if you manage to get this far? Is this like a bonus throw pool or something?
this is to throw back, to throw it back in that direction.
Oh, so you don't have to walk the whole way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's
Yep.
cool. And what's this back here? Is this just like for extra long drives?
Yeah, so these are some of the record drives. I think Scar has the record at 279. Yeah. Yep. Scar has the record, and I
Wow.
think some other people. I think Jevin and I got 259. Suma got 256. Impulse had 250. So yeah, 250 is really good. Like once you get out there, you're talking about close to the records. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so it seems like a lot of it is just getting that smooth tap as soon as you get the throw done. Now, does lag
Exactly.
help or hurt you on this? Like if the server's
You want to
slow.
have less lag, ideally.
Less lag, okay. So I guess,
Yeah, a good throw from here would end you in the pool at the clubhouse.
is that because there's enough of an elevation change that it makes it easier or something, or just...
Yeah, it just happens to be about 250 blocks. So if you can get that far, like that's really really good. But if you can make it to the other water, then you're doing well. That looked pretty good.
Gotcha.
That looked pretty solid.
I really like these little structures. Yeah, I'm past the water. I'm what would?
Did you make it to the pool? Just shy of it. Yeah, that was a good throw. That was
Oh, is it? You mean the swimming
that was
pool?
really good.
Is there a swimming pool up here? See, when you said the
Oh yeah, there's a swimming pool.
gotcha, when you said the pool, I thought you meant like this throw-in pool, or what do you call these? These casting ponds, if you will.
That's a good name for it. Casting pond. Yeah. I was just I just said like water trough, but casting pond sounds a lot more fancy. So I'm gonna go with that.
Or rip tide pool. Now that I've had an extra 10 seconds to think about it.
That's even better. That's even better. Yeah.
Oh man, can I see
Yeah,
the swimming
definitely.
pool while we're doing the tour?
It's members only,
Oh.
so you can't jump in.
Oh,
but
no, that's
I can
fine.
show you it.
I got enough splashing about
can
with your
show you.
fountain the other day, so
Oh, dude, we had to. Have you seen it?
I saw you had
We
to
had to
drain
clean
it.
it out.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did
Had to be
shower
cleaned.
before I got in there, so really it didn't have to be cleaned, but I understand why from a public perception standpoint people would expect that.
Yeah. It was a PR disaster. People were like, I can't believe Joe Hills did this, desecrated the fountain like this.
Yeah, and people were telling me
I
apparently I should have gone into the main part of the fountain. Apparently there's like some sort of secret control room or something down there. I was just splashing around because I like
Nah,
getting in trouble.
There's nothing down there, man. There's nothing down there.
Oh,
It's all just smoke and mirrors.
Well,
There's nothing in there.
I need to empty my hand so I can shake my fist. Commenters! Let me switch to F5. Commenters! Ah. Well, whatever. So where is this swimming pool
That's
that
awesome.
I might yet observe it without getting my toesies wet?
I'll show you. Scar died in here earlier. We still haven't cleaned it from that incident.
Oh,
but,
no, yeah, you gotta drain the pool when somebody dies in there for sure.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But yeah, he was actually competing like to set a world record, and then he didn't surface, so he just drowned. It was very sad.
Oh, whoa! What
but
kind
this
of
is
world
it right
record?
here.
Like a speed record? Do you guys have races, or were you doing some sort of diving board thing?
Yeah, his sort of alter ego is Scarred Phelps. Scar used to be a big swimmer. I don't know if you know this. He was like one of the best.
I have heard that actually, but Scar Phelps is not something I have ever heard, and I've pushed a talk on so that you don't hear me freaking out about how good Scar Phelps is as a name. That's really good.
Yeah, so this is it. You got the blocks up here. You got the starting gun. Once that goes, you're off to the races. You're off to the races.
Yeah, I gotta say, I love these like hanging, floating flag things or whatever. I don't know what they're actually called in swimming pools, but it feels authentic.
Yeah. He did a pretty good job here. He's even got the lane lines marked out like in the water too.
Yeah, I really
can see
like
that.
that. I mean, because there are certain things that Minecraft doesn't do very well, but the lane lines on this pool clearly just came together. It just works.
Yeah, definitely. Only the best here at the Concord Country Club, Joe. Gotta say.
Yeah, I've never actually joined a country club. You might find this surprising, but I'm not a wealthy sophisticate like you.
Oh, that's all right. I'm not that wealthy. I'm not that sophisticated. I'm just a simple guy who likes to build stuff.
No, that's fair.
That's all it is.
And once you can build
That's
your
all
own
it
country
is.
club, yeah, you don't have to worry about those membership fees. They become membership opportunity fees.
Exactly. Yes. That is exactly it.
Do we need to turn night into day to keep your roof from blowing up?
Yeah, it'll probably be all right.
Okay, cool.
It'll probably be all
Just
right.
want to make sure creepers don't jump in here. I've been in Scar's builds before, and I'm wary.
Yeah, he doesn't. He sometimes can neglect to light some stuff up. He tries to make it. He just wants to make sure his building's inspected for weaknesses before he finalizes them. So he sometimes doesn't light it up.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there's a couple other things we can take a look at around here. Like if you look out this way, you can see like some. There's some first tee. There's some houses out there that's newly constructed as well.
Is
So
that the
that's pretty
lofts
nice.
at Concorp Country Club?
These are actually our retirement homes.
Oh,
So
that's so nice. You're just right there on the course, basically.
yeah, I can shoot an ender pearl from my front porch all the way to the green. It's quite nice.
Oh
It's
wow,
quite nice.
that is nice. That's
Quite nice.
luxury.
I have to say, Joe, I don't know if you know this, but the membership right now is 50% off. It's 32 diamonds right now.
Well, so like that sounds really wait. So it's wait. Did you mark it down to 32 diamonds? That's 50% off.
Yep, that's 50% off. It was 64,
Wow, I
but
don't think I've
we,
ever
we
had
bumped it down.
32 diamonds on this season at once. It's like,
Oh man,
yeah,
that's
that's a
unfortunate.
lot, you know. But it's just because I'm just one of these happy-go-lucky guys. I'd rather be walking foot in front of foot on some glass like this, goofing off, than working underground in the mines. That's my own moral deficit, I suppose. My lack of work ethic. So
Ah,
if I ever
okay.
get my life together and get my career on track and find those diamonds, then I'll keep you in mind. But really, the last time I got 12 diamonds at once, I blew it all on music. So I don't know.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, I mean, if you ever change your mind, if you ever come into some diamonds, I mean, feel free to stop by out here. We're more than happy to accommodate you, and we will have like discounted days. Where the membership might be a little bit more off. I might have a free day. Come out and play for free. So,
Oh,
yeah, just stay tuned. Stay
yeah,
tuned.
no, definitely let me know about that sort of thing because
Yeah.
that would be right up my alley in terms of affordability.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna take this gravel, man. I'm gonna go and convert some of this to concrete powder. Uh, and yeah, I gotta go and start to work some on the hub because that's sort of my project for today.
Awesome. Well, yeah, thank you for letting me help with some small part of that. I always appreciate the opportunity to help retirees help my community.
No problem, man.
Oh,
No
wait, where do
problem.
these clubs
Appreciate the help.
go? Am I going to get creepered if I go to put them back or should I hand them to you?
Yeah, I can come if you can come over here. We can quickly sleep here. There's a bed here,
Okay, yeah, cuz there's
conveniently placed
immediately a
bed.
zombie running at you.
Oh yeah, yeah. The husks, they're a problem. They wander in from the desert every now and then. There's also rabbits that wander in sometimes,
Oh,
but
well that could be fun. Okay, so let me
yeah.
okay, so
Yep.
all three tridents are back in place now and 14 ender pearls returned.
Perfect, man. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Until next time, Cub, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Any final words?
Keep adventuring.
Indeed. Keep adventuring.